How to overcome writer's block. Writer's block is the most relatable problem many writers face, and is the most less talked about problem, and people are suffering in silence. So sit back and watch. Let's talk about how to overcome this thing, how to trash it, how to overpower it, how to crush it once and for all. So before we go on, do well to just hit the like button, drop a comment, let me know your name and where you're watching from. Do well to subscribe and turn on the notification button so you can always be notified each time I drop new videos. Thank you very much. Writer's block is that season of dryness, that season of emptiness, that season where you're not feeling like right, even when you want to feel. When you force yourself to write, your screen is just blank. You stare at the screen, your brain, and most times can be frustrating, especially if maybe you've been writing daily, you're a good writer. Maybe due to one or two things, you got busy, maybe you felt ill, and then coming back, you're so stuck, you're so frustrated, like nothing is happening. And it usually happens when you quit writing for either a long time or a short period of time, and then you come back to write. It's when you realize that saying that say, I get time before, no be property. Because if you're wondering, I had mastery over this, I could do this, what is happening? Why is calm down? That's the essence of this video. So quickly, one of the first things to do to overcome writer's block is get your book and pen and just write free. Just write whatever is coming to your head. If nothing is coming to your head, get the book and pen, write. I want to write, but nothing seems to be forthcoming. My brain seems blank, my head seems blank. I don't know what to do. Do you know by something you've started writing already? And if you keep to that momentum, it will begin to flow with ease. If you do it that day, maybe force yourself to write like 50 words, 5 to 10 sentences. The next day, when you still come and see not feeling like, it's the two of trying to get back to my writing and it doesn't feel like I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing that, I'm doing that. You're pushing yourself to actually start writing. You're not waiting for when the feeling will come back. You're not waiting for when the emotions on the desire will come back. You're not waiting for when the inspirations will start flowing. You're starting already. And then the next thing you need to do to actually overcome writer's block, sometimes maybe if you are an introvert, you've been indoors for so long, sometimes all you have to do is just to go out, take a walk, go and see somebody. People should discuss, gist, talk, laugh, release yourself. You know, the way our body is programmed, we have hormones that are connected to our brain, and when we are cold, when we are sad, when we are depressed, everything locks up. So you need you need joy to flow naturally on its own for the dots to begin to connect. Know that you're back alive. No, you were not dead, but the coldness in your entire system felt it. Most times you just need to engage in conversations, talk with people, cool out, relax, go for swimming, go for your walk, take a ride, go to a park, just do something that excites you. And when you come back, you can write about those experiences. You don't necessarily have to write it to post it online, but if you can, no problem. Tell us your experience. Tell us maybe you were feeling down, you took a walk, you bought this, you bought that, you saw a friend, you discussed this, you went to a park, you did this. And by so doing, you're getting back on your feet. I say that it's not hard. You're getting back on your feet. And then sometimes you may need to eavesdrop. This one can happen subconscious, because many times you want to mind your business, but people who are talking is flying inside your ear, and you don't have a choice than to listen. I know when you hear those things, your mind begins to ponder on it. Your mind begins to ponder, your mind begins to process it, your mind begins to add meaning and life to it. From there, it becomes a writing idea. You don't have to tell us what exactly you is dropped or how you no, just tell us what your mind processed from that situation. And sometimes it might be a sign to take break. Yeah, sometimes writer's block may be a sign to just take breaks, just relax, sleep, rest your brain. Because when your brain is stressed, when your mind is under pressure, you can't force it to produce. Even if you force it, it will give you nonsense. So most times you just have to take breaks, relax, sleep, let your nerves rest. And then when you wake up, I mean after a few days, you're feeling energized once more. You're feeling your writing juice and all. Are we together? Yes. And then the next thing you also need to do to get back to your writing very fast is using prompts. Writing prompts are very helpful. They've helped me as a writer several times. Several times they've really helped me. There are times when I'm trying to write and it doesn't feel like anything wants to write. I'll just maybe use Pinterest or use ChatGPT or use any online resource. Ask them to give me prompts. Tell them my needs. Tell them to give me prompts. Maybe a 7 days writing idea on this and this. By the time I get those prompts, and most times it's creative one. They maybe ask you to write a story, write about your day, the child memory you not forget, all those stuffs. By the time you do 1, 2, 3, you see your flow gets back. You begin to feel like a writer used to be. It begins to connect your joy. Everything begins to make sense. Are we together? Are we still flowing? Are you getting? If you're still following to this point, so please leave a comment. Let me be sure that you're getting value. Ask your questions. Let me know how this video actually impacted and how it's actually helped you. And then the next thing you need to do is, guys, if you've done all these ones now and it's still looking like nothing is happening, but definitely it's going to work. Before you do 1, 2, 3 of these things that I've written here, most times all you just need to do is one of them and you're back on your feet. The next thing you need to do is have a content calendar. When you have a content calendar, it will help program your writing, especially when you're doing content writing services. You've gotten to the point where your writing is no more tied to emotions, it's not a business, and then you've gotten to a point where it's like your brain doesn't want to cooperate. Content calendars really help you. Most times, even with content calendars, you batch create. The days you're hyperactive, you batch create. You write down the ideas you don't want to work on, so on the days you're down, these ones you can fall back on them. And finally, you need to brainstorm. Sometimes make research, watch videos, watch movies, watch documentaries, follow trend, watch the news, listen to good music, and you'll be back on your feet as that writer used to be. So thank you so much for watching my video today. If you watched this point, oh, I owe you a big heart. Say this, a big heart. I love you. Thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much. I hope you gained value. Do like, subscribe, and leave your thoughts. I love you. Bye.